As an immigrant, I have to watch soccer. That's the law. A lot of Americans say they don't like soccer. If you ask them why they don't like soccer, they'll always tell you that it's because it's boring. They can't be because it's boring, because Americans love baseball, and there is no sport that is more boring than baseball. By the way, yeah, there's it's no. Here's how slow baseball moves. Okay, at any given point during a baseball game, they always cut to the same shot. They cut to one of the dugouts, and what do you see the players doing? They're chewing peanuts. They're eating sunflower seeds. No other sport moves so slowly that you have time to eat a snack in the middle of the game. That happens in no other sport. You never see them do that in football. You never hear him go, well, Bill Belichick's going to use his last time out. Probably so his team can tear into that casserole together. But that's why, like, baseball announcers are the best announcers because, you know, they have all that time to fill, right? So baseball announcers are great because they have to come up with all these stories and facts. Like, Galarraga's going to step away from the plate, 3-2 count. This is Galarraga's third week back from a shoulder rehab assignment in West Virginia. Here's a fun fact about West Virginia. It's one of 5 states where bestiality is still legal. High and wide, ball 4. The real reason Americans don't like soccer is because it forces us to deal with countries that we don't care about. That's the real reason. We just don't. We don't care about other countries. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's how we operate. It's not great. That's why it's hard for us to get into the game. Like today's matchup features 2 giants of the game as Argentina takes on Costa Rica. Like Costa Rica, are they still around? I thought they went out of business in the 80s. Didn't they file for bankruptcy with Circuit City? I didn't know they were... But you're missing out. Soccer's a great game. I love watching it because, especially during the World Cup, it's a great game because what you realize is when you watch it internationally, the announcers reflect the country and the culture of the people on that team, right? The announcers reflect the different countries. Like I watch the game in Spanish, and Spanish is a very festive, exciting language. Galarraga tiene pelota, dale Campos, Campos tira la pelota, sale la cancha! My roommates are like, did they score? I'm like, no, the ball rolled out of bounds. They seem really excited about it. I watched it in French. Everything is very suave and sophisticated. Which loosely translates to, they have scored a goal, but what does it mean? You know. Right? I watch it in German. German, everything is very structured, you know, very rigid. You know, Van Steiger, Ashta Klaus, Ashta Piloten, Ashta Leiden. At which point the French team surrendered, which I didn't even, I didn't know that was an option. But that's one of the ways a soccer game can end, apparently. You can win, tie, or surrender. I think the best announcers are probably like the English from England. In England, because everything in England, the way they announce, everything is very prim and proper, but they do something that is quintessentially English, is they revel anytime somebody screws up. They get real passive-aggressive. Like, they get very excited, like, Italy coming up short yet again today. A terrible performance, to say the least. Disappointment all around. And there'll be a lot of questions to answer in the morning. Damn, I was just trying to watch a soccer game. I didn't know we were grading term papers. That's got to be rough if you're one of the players, you know? Because, like, it's bad enough to lose without being ridiculed that way, you know? Because, look, that's the worst moment of your life. Listen, I've had moments that haven't been great, you know? Like, I met a young lady at a bar. We went back to my place. And I did not perform as well as I wanted to. That's embarrassing enough without another voice there to go, a terrible performance to say the least. Disappointment all around. And there'll be a lot of questions to answer in the morning. You guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.